me talk to you.
Welcome back, guys, to Dad and Son Wrestling Reviews. I'm Statlander.
Hey all.
And today we're going to be reviewing Grand Slam.
Yeah, Grand Slam, AEW Grand Slam Dynamite. From where?
Mexico.
Amazing show, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it lived up to the hype. Incredible crowd, incredible show. A few good moments to talk about, and we'll get into that very shortly. But as always, a little bit from the Bible first. Let all who take refuge in you rejoice. Let them sing joyful praises forever. Spread your protection over them, that all who love your name may be filled with joy. Psalm 5, verse 11. Just a little one, just about remembering. Sometimes as followers, or even non-followers, we can get complacent with remembering the joy and the spectacle of what it's like to live this incredible life that we have. Those are moments
where you down moments and moments that lift you up.
Yeah.
If you get a broken leg and then doing a sport, and then in 2 more years you win the grand final of that sport.
Yeah, I can see where you're coming from. It's a beautiful, incredible life that we have here. We believe in Christ, and that Christ gave us that opportunity. And it's important as followers of Christ that we don't get complacent, and that we don't take those moments to celebrate when others come to Christ too. I remember back to my baptism and my testimony, and the incredible feeling and celebration that came with that. And to as the scripture says, every time someone comes to Jesus, someone has come back into the fold, back into the family as a loved son or daughter of the risen King. Heaven celebrates. The angels sing. Everyone celebrates. So it's important that we remember this in our earthly world as well, and that we celebrate these incredible moments. That's just a little one before getting into the wrestling stuff. As always, of course, also big shout outs to supporters of the channel. Taurus BJJ, thanks again for giving us a place to do our jiu-jitsu. 6 Blades, our affiliates as well, all over the world, thank you. And to Rockingham Sharks, thank you for giving a great place for kids to grow bonds through rugby league, and for all the support you give there.
And we only have 1 more game left.
Yes, you do. You only got 1 more game to the end of the season, and then we'll start getting into the warmer months, and we'll find things to do then.
Yeah.
How did Grand Slam start, bud?
It started with Coping Cage coming up.
Yeah. Massive pop for Copeland, wasn't it?
Yeah. Absolutely
massive. Crowd sung his thing. This was a moment that he's been looking forward to. This is the first time he's ever wrestled in that arena. So he was quite ecstatic. You could see the joy in his face. The crowd serenaded him. Then obviously you have Christian Cage come out. He got big pop too. Young Bucks out next.
Yeah.
So it was a 4-man tag. They taken on the Death Riders.
4-man? You mean 8-man?
Yeah, well, 8-man, 4 aside is the way I should say it. My apologies. How would you rate the match, mate?
6-7.
Who won?
The Death Riders.
Yeah, Death Riders with a bit of shenanigans, pulling up the tights, all that sort of stuff.
But there was no... Claudio Castagnoli wasn't there.
Yeah, well, there's 5 or 6 of them in the team, so you can't use everyone. But
why couldn't they be in the outside?
Don't know. He might have had the night off. He might be doing backstage stuff. Who knows?
He might be getting ready for a match.
Yeah, he's part of
CML.
He's also part of the Continental Cup, starting on Collision. So they named some of the first matchups. I think it was Eddie Kingston will be in action. Claudio versus Ace Austin. I think 2 members of the Don Callis family are taking each other on as well. So there's a few there. No. I can't remember them all off the top of my head.
Orange Cassidy versus Brian Strahan. That's another one of the Continental Cup.
Yeah, but who's?
Brian Strahan, who's someone from Ring of Honor.
Oh, okay. But yeah, going to be some great matches in that Continental Cup. Look for some sort of story-related thing when it comes to Moxley. Hopefully it's a Death Rider. And then we start to get the falling of the Death Riders and some turmoil in there. But we'll see what happens. Big standout moment from the match. Christian Cage low-blowed Maria Shafir on the outside when she was, staunching up to him. So that was funny. That got a big good pop. And then the roll-up pin. It was from a bit of miscommunication. Which one of the Young Bucks had accidentally hit Edge? Cope.
No, Cope accidentally hit.
Cage accidentally hit Cope. Sorry.
No, Cope accidentally hit Matt Jackson.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
And then John Moxley got the pin.
Yeah, they seemed to be okay with it at the end. But of course, Cage did his a-hole thing and walked away and didn't want to bar of any of it. But the other three shook hands. So happy days there.
No, Cage just went like.
Yeah, did his thing. He doesn't shake hands and walked off.
Yeah.
Because he's a-hole, remember? But yeah, where did we go from there?
A triple threat match for the number one spot in the Casino Gauntlet match.
That's all in. So we had Ciampa come out with the American flag type thing. Really played into the crowd about being the bad guy from America type thing, the foreign heel. We then had Commander, who was a terrific showing. Got a pop. Was a terrific showing within the match. Also, they made note that he came out through an alternative pathway. Mexican wrestling's had a lot of traditional, you got to be this group or that group type stuff. So they touched on that a bit, which I think Andrade came through CMLL. And then he had Andrade there who was just like returning like it was a hero's welcome type thing. Crowd went nuts for him. He got his spots in. He did the pants ripping. He got the selfie on the outside. And
then it was kind of funny. Tommaso Ciampa did project Ciampa onto the pants. And then he pinned it 1-2 and then Commander did a 450 splash into the pants.
Yeah, he was aiming for Ciampa though.
Yeah.
So Ciampa did his thing like he did with when he first...
Chris Jericho.
Chris Jericho with the mascot. Was hitting it, did, very Flair-like. So Ric Flair used to do that sort of stuff back in the day.
Yeah.
As one of his characters back in the day.
Kind of like, doing like homage because Ric Flair's in AEW.
Yeah, he's got a brand he's a brand endorser, isn't he? So ambassador or whatever they call it.
Yeah.
I think they sometimes advertise he's got like an alcoholic drink or something. But yeah, how would you rate the match, mate?
6-7.
Your winner is Andrade. What happens during Andrade's celebration at the end there, buddy? Because he does a promo towards the crowd, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Pretty much saying
how you know.
How you know. He's going to be the champ. He's already got the national title. Who comes out? The best professional wrestler in the world, MJF, is out. From behind, gives him a whack. He's got his big, beautiful belt, though, doesn't he?
Yeah.
So not sure where this is going to go. This is obviously some sort of character move he's doing to include his own belt. Takes out Andrade, hits him, takes back his ring, hits him. Andrade's got the blood work there after being hit. Gives him a few more on the outside. Cuts a promo to the crowd that he's going to be the number 2 entrant. He is going to be in a triple threat, I think he said on Dynamite, to get into the number 2 spot, and he's going to be winning and doing exactly what he did last time from the Casino Gauntlet, winning that contract and cashing in type thing. So it's interesting because he made strong note of it. So I don't know if there's more to it. Maybe he gets himself into the match All In and becomes a triple threat, which I would love and I think people would pop for.
I know, but for the match, MJF just comes in and it's kind of like he's kind of doing it like he's going to cash it in and like somebody's down and then he runs down to try to cash it in. And
then Andrade takes him out and we have a feud with Andrade for a bit. That could be cool. We could, not saying that Tony Khan shouldn't ring us, but if he was to, we'd be more than happy to write the show for him. because we've just done the main event of All In, as you just saw. And pretty credible stuff. I think, well, we think it'd be good anyway. I don't know if the British crowd would like that. They probably want Will Ospreay to win no matter what. But yeah.
Will Ospreay would probably win anyway.
Yeah. It has to be his moment. There's no better time. Unless they're doing All In again a year later and they use this as a, the catapult Cody Rhodes type thing. Who knows?
No.
But where do we go through next?
It led into a trios match with Willow Nightingale and the Brawling Birds and Monet and the Divine Dominion.
Yeah, so trios tag top match. Not bad. Why would you rate it?
6.
6? 6, 7?
No,
just 6. Oh, okay. Yeah, this just continues to build a feud. Obviously, you got your tag team title match at All In, and you've got your women's world champion match. So good heel work by the heels. Megan Bain and all that looks strong. Mercedes Moné looks strong as well. Willie Nightingale gets the roll-up pin though, doesn't she?
Yeah.
So surprise pin there. So don't know if that's an omen. Quite often there's a wrestling trope that if you're getting the win before the pay-per-view. In saying that, there's still a couple of, 3-4 weeks or whatever, but until the pay-per-view, sometimes you are not going to be successful at it. I do think Monet wins. I think this is her crowning moment. She's the top female prospect within.
Only if they do it.
So we have a quick turnaround for All Out. So you can maybe have Willie Nightingale as the homegrown talent, have the big moment All In, and then Mercedes Moné gets it in the next, rematch type thing. Maybe it's a close call.
I think it's gonna be Tony Storm Moné, and that's when.
Oh well, I don't think Tony Storm's gonna be back for a long time.
Because Moné, the only person that's never beaten has Moné never beaten is Tony Storm.
Yeah, well, there's a story there, but the dirt sheets are correct, and you can go search for yourself. She's going to probably have a 9-month layoff and then another year on top of that, most likely. I'll let you read into the lines in there. I'm not going to...
spoil it?
Well, I'm not going to... Nothing's been official, so saying, that there's going to be a little Tony Storm or a little Juice Robinson running around wouldn't be appropriate of me, because we don't have the evidence of that. It's just what we've read on the dirt sheet so far. But, we'll see what happens. Good match. Where do we go from there?
It led into Speedball versus Carl Fletcher.
This was good, wasn't it?
It could get match of the year again.
I personally don't think it was as good as their last one, though.
Yeah.
I think their last one trumped this one, but this was good. Did all the same spot. Well, not all the same spots. They modified things, obviously. A lot of outside work at the beginning through the, stuff on the barricades. The running when he spears them in to the turnbuckle, but he did it into the barricade on the outside instead. So Carl Fletcher is in-ring performer-wise number one for me now. He still needs work on the mic and stuff like that. He's not MJF's level, but he
I
just
thought you said MJF was the best professional wrestler.
He is, because you got to be the whole package, mate. I'm talking just pure athleticism within the ring.
I wouldn't put Carl Fletcher first. I have some people that is tied up with him for first. Yeah. So yeah. Yeah,
that's fair enough. But that's just my opinion. Great match.
Some people don't even like Carl Fletcher.
Yeah, yes, some people won't. He looks $1 million at the moment. He looks big, strong, just.
And MJF looked jacked as well.
Yeah, MJF looked big as well. So everyone's getting All In's like the WrestleMania for AEW. So everyone's getting in great shape for it. They always do for that big show of the year. Carl Fletcher wins. Speedball doesn't lose anything in this match. He looks incredible too. But at some point, he needs to have an individual title as well. Make of that what you think, which one you give him. But I think as babyface wise, he needs some sort of individual title and soon.
Maybe he beats what is his name? Kevin Knight.
He could go back to it because you still got that storyline there, especially if Kevin Knight gets past Darby Allin.
But I think Darby Allin is going to win.
Yeah. We then have Cole Fletcher obviously celebrating after the win, and that draws out Okada. Okada kind of cuts off Cole Fletcher on the ring while he's celebrating with the title in his hands. And you're starting to build tension there, aren't they? Very much so. So there's a bit of a stare-off walking into the ring. Okada's obviously a little bit upset with Cole Fletcher, saying he's going to be the best international title holder ever. So look for that to explode at some point. And either Okada comes out or Cole Fletcher. I think Okada stays with Don Callis because he's going to go, because he's got the history there. And Cole Fletcher goes babyface at some point. I think it's going to be another 3 to 4 months before they pull the trigger on that. They're just going to let it build like the Takeshita one. Just really build. But yeah, then they come out and it's a trios match, isn't it?
Yeah.
So you have Hechishiro and who else?
Jake Doyle, I think.
Yeah, Jake Doyle out as well. Versus...
what's his... Darby Allin, Mystico, and Jericho.
Yeah. Jericho comes out in his Lionheart persona. Mystico gets serenaded. He always does. Massive
and
figure
so
over there.
does Darby Allin. And he had the skateboard. I thought he was going to skate down. Like how they had the stairs in the arena in Mexico. I thought he was just going to skate down.
Yeah, I thought he was going to do some sort of skate trick. But he just goes on the ramp. But then Kevin Knight hits him. But
he
flies out the ring.
Starts skating and then boom.
Yeah, Kevin Knight just flies like 3 or 4 meters through the air. Like not high, but like lengthwise. And like clotheslines him. Match is a million miles an hour. There's some good back and forths in there. People doing their spots. Darby Allin.
And when Okada was coming there, when Mystico was doing like his thing, you could see him going like.
Yeah, Okada was very heavy on the facial expressions as he does. And just always looking great.
And then it kept cutting. And then when it was Jericho's turn, it kept cutting to Okada going like...
Yeah. So he's a real good character.
And then on Darby, when Darby comes out, you can see him going like...
Okada's doing some great stuff at the moment. He is worth his money in gold. Weight in gold, I should say. But moving on. The baby faces get the win. They all do the submission at the end, don't they?
So it's Kevin Knight tries to do like that post-to-post thing.
Yep.
And then Chris Jericho gets him in midair with the Judas effect. Yeah. And then Okada tries to do the drop kick. Chris Jericho gets him into the walls of Jericho.
Yeah.
And then Mystico gets his submission.
Yeah, that spinning boom down on the face into the crossface.
Isn't it like the Mystico hook or something?
Yeah, it's something flash like that.
Yeah. And then Darby Allin gets a coffin drop and then 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, so they're in their submission, so they can't save Kevin Knight. They can't save Kevin Knight. Kevin Knight gets pinned with the coffin drop. Babyfaces win. Good celebration in the ring. Crowd obviously serenades them again with cheers and stuff like that. Crowd was hot all night. It made the show seem incredible, and the show was incredible. But they just made the show even great. They just loved the AEW product, and they loved having it there. Where do we go next, mate?
It led into Persephone versus
Statlander.
Yes.
What would you rate this one, mate?
Probably a 6.
I liked this one. Persephone got a big win. Statlander's a former world champion. There was shenanigans through Sheeta giving her the kendo stick and that.
And with Thunder Rosa.
Yeah, there's some stuff on the outside with Thunder Rosa as they build Thunder Rosa versus Persephone for one of the titles that's in CMLL. It's like a Mexican national title.
It's a Mexican. It's like for every Mexican company.
Yeah. Fair enough. It finishes with Persephone getting the win. She looked great. So does Statlander. Persephone is she's good. There's rumours that WWE are chasing her as well, so AEW's got to be real careful with how they book her and make sure that they do something that keeps her around and up and about, so they don't waste her and WWE undercut them.
And keeping her, like, she's probably happy because she's beating former champions.
Well, that's like I said.
And CML, she gets the CML championship.
Yeah, she's been dominant there for quite a while, so I think it's great to see her get a win on a Dynamite. Needs to keep winning, needs to keep right there at the top and be used well.
And needs to get into AEW shows more, like Athena.
Yeah. Where do we go from there, mate?
It led into the Demands versus Hangman and Bardita.
Yep. We have new trios champions. How would you rate it?
6-7.
I
like the match, but it's kind of weird. Like, the Demands supposed to be very dominant, and then it's like got beaten. They only had like 2.
They had a defense, and they lost the championship within a week. I don't know about this decision. I don't know why. I don't know if there's something backstage. I don't know if the Demand are going to get it back. Don't know. But great match. They always get a good pop using Hangman or anything like that.
Them,
Bandito.
Maybe one of them in the Demands are injured or something.
Yeah, who knows? I think it's a quick turnaround. They've dropped that belt's gone through 3 different. It's been quite. And it's good sometimes to do that stuff, but I just thought the Demand should have held it. I think they deserve it, and I think they need it. But yeah, and then we moved into the main event, didn't we?
Yes.
Will Ospreay versus Mark Davis, Mexican street fight. How would you rate this one, mate?
6-7.
Crazy stuff. We had blood. We had a fork to the head.
We had a poor fan.
Yeah.
He's probably an Indian wrestler.
Yeah.
Or like an Indies wrestler.
Yeah, we had Mark Davis
had thrown
Will Ospreay into a fan.
And then no security was coming to help him and all that.
Yeah.
Then he probably got free tickets and all that.
We had rubbish bins thrown at each other. We had barbed wire.
Hidden blades.
Mark Davis kicked out of a bunch of stuff. So did Will Ospreay.
Forks to the head.
Yeah. I don't know if it's as good as the last one where he had the TKO win.
TKO win?
Like when they'd had the doctor stoppage for Mark Davis. Mark Davis, I thought, looked better in that one. But
I think Mark Davis looked better in this one because he actually lost, but it's like Will Ospreay just got him.
Yeah, he looked great.
Strickland.
Great. He made Mark Davis look $1 million, which doesn't need a lot of help because he's got himself fit, he's got himself healthy, and he looks great in the ring. Great main event, great show. Show finished. They were hot for Will Ospreay. They serenade him with the Ospreay stuff, and the show closed with your biggest baby face in the company winning. And being in a crowd that was just adoring him and going crazy. So it all worked on all cylinders for this Dynamite, this Grand Slam.
Oh, yeah, and there was a moment where Mark Davis had like a board thing and smashed Will Ospreay on their head.
Oh, yeah,
and I was going oh, Mark Davis, please don't throw him on the stairs, and then it was so lucky he just rolled down. I was like, thank God.
Yeah, so great. Thanks again. That's AEW Grand Slam Mexico reviewed by us. Let us know what you think in the comments. Likes, dislikes. We accept them all. Thank you very much. God bless you all for watching the channel, and we can't say thank you enough. Anything from you, big guy?
Mwah. Bang.